Welcome to Motadata ITSM product walkthrough. Today in this video, we will cover the following 4 service desk models: incident or request management, problem management, change management, knowledge management. Let's begin with a scenario where people in the finance department of Latify Inc. are not able to use their department's laser printer. Rahul, having known the issue just now, is raising a ticket using Latify's help desk portal made by Motadata. Rahul logs into the customer portal using his credentials. He lands on the support portal where he can either create a generic ticket or can log a ticket through the service catalog where there is a predefined form for printer related issues. He navigates to the service catalog and browses the available services and selects the printer option. In the service form, he adds the details of the printer, for example, asset ID, request type, description of the printer issue, in order to create a ticket. Once the ticket is created, in this case, it is auto-assigned to the technician named John, who is a team leader. John receives an email and the ticket is now visible in his portal. John logs into the technician portal where he can view the important KPIs related to the organization's service desk. Some of the KPIs are open request, urgent request, unassigned request. John navigates to the request model where he can see all the available tickets. He clicks on the latest ticket, which happens to be the printer issue. John could recollect that he had already received such tickets earlier from the finance department, as the printer is mapped to multiple workstations. John initiates a search query for all printer related issues and identifies 3 similar tickets, including the recent one. He selects all the related tickets and clicks on the merge option. He then has to bifurcate one ticket as primary and others as secondary tickets. To prevent further creation of similar tickets, John creates an announcement on the customer portal. The announcement tells that the printer in the finance department with asset number AST-1 is broken and is under maintenance. John now opens the primary ticket and sets the priority to high, and then he sets a due date. He visits the knowledge base to check if there were any past issues with the printer which can be linked. However, he could not find any. John now links the primary ticket to the affected asset by using the relation feature. After creating the relationship, the asset will be visible from the ticket itself. He uses the asset ID to find the printer and relate it to the ticket. John now creates a task from the ticket after filing the required details and assigns it to another on-field technician named Rajmohan. The task is to check the printer physically. Raj, who has been assigned the task, gets an email notification. Once he logs into the portal, he can view the task assigned to him and starts working on it. He physically checks the printer and concludes that the formatter board of the printer has malfunctioned. He comments his observation and closes the task. Now John wants to ascertain whether the formatter board can be fixed. He again goes back and creates a problem ticket after filling the necessary details, and assigns it to Tim Parker, who has the knowledge to resolve the issue. Tim Parker inspects the asset and adds his comment that the printer has to be replaced because the formatter board can't be repaired. Tim Parker then creates a change request for a new printer and assigns it to Amartya. Amartya, a technician, accepts the change request and forms a change advisory board, which consists of change manager, implementer, and reviewer. Amartya creates a change schedule, adds the description, and configures the change request. He then sends the request for approval to his team leader, John. Once approved, Amartya will, with all other associates, proceed to implement the change. After receiving the approval, Amartya checks how many workstations are mapped to the printer. He opens the asset details to check the topology under the Relations tab. If the asset is mapped to multiple workstations, an announcement can be created if required. After the change is implemented, John closes the ticket and all the requesters receives an automated email that the problem is resolved and prompts them to provide their feedback over an email. After closing the request ticket, John decides to create a KB for the future reference for fellow technicians. He documents the steps to repair the printer by putting the formatter board in a microwave, which can be a workaround solution for such similar issues in the future. That's it for today's video. In our next video, we'll cover the remaining two modules: asset management, patch management, and package management. Thank you.